Heaven and hell, these terms are tossed around a lot. But what do they really mean? Are they places or something else? Well, let's start with heaven. Many imagine it as a pearly gate with clouds and harps, a place of eternal bliss reserved for the righteous. But what if I told you heaven is not a location on some celestial map, but a state of consciousness? A frequency, a vibration. Think of it as the highest octave of creation, the realm of pure divine alignment where there is no fear, no pain, no illusion of separation, only the feeling of oneness with the infinite. To enter this state, one must ascend above the limitations of the physical world, shedding the ego and moving beyond fear, hatred, and separation. It's not a place you reach after death, but a way of living right here, right now. Some glimpses of heaven are attainable in moments of deep meditation, profound love, or in the depths of nature. These moments awaken us to heaven's presence within. And while it may seem distant when we are caught in the struggles of life, remember this: heaven is not a gift bestowed upon you. It is already within you. All that is required is to align yourself with its frequency. How do you do that? By living in harmony with truth, love, and light. Nurture unconditional love in your heart. Practice compassion in your actions, and live from a place of deep spiritual awareness. As you shed the weight of the ego and ego-driven desires, you will feel yourself drawn to the realm of heaven. There, your soul will finally rest in the peace and stillness of its eternal home. But what about hell? Many believe it's a place of fire and brimstone, a realm of eternal torment reserved for those who have lived wickedly. But what if this too is an illusion? Hell, in its essence, is a state of being, a frequency of consciousness, not a physical location. Hell is a mental and spiritual prison where consciousness is trapped by lower vibrations, bound by the suffering of fear, hatred, and ignorance. It is not a place of fire, but of ice, where tears freeze on the cheeks of those lost in their own darkness. In this state, the soul is cut off from the light of its higher self, wandering aimlessly in the shadows of its own creation. Have you ever experienced the depths of hell? Perhaps in moments of intense anger or despair, when you felt disconnected, fearful, and utterly alone. These moments are glimpses of hell's presence within us. When we live in ignorance of our true nature and resist the flow of divine love, we descend into the energy of hell. It thrives in the fertile ground of our ego-driven desires and unresolved wounds. When we succumb to the illusions of fear, guilt, and judgment, we find ourselves ensnared in the suffering of hell. Hell is not a punishment from some external deity, but a consequence of our own choices. It is born out of our resistance to truth, love, and light. Remember this: both heaven and hell exist within each of us. They are not places we are sent to after death, but states of being that color our experiences in this life. We are not victims of some divine judgment, but creators of our own reality. Our thoughts, emotions, and actions set our frequency. We can choose to ascend to heaven by raising our vibration. This journey begins with self-awareness and intention. Every time you choose love over hate, peace over anger, and forgiveness over resentment, you ascend higher. You might be wondering, how can we possibly be creators? Didn't God decide our fates? Well, the truth is, God didn't send anyone to hell. He doesn't condemn anyone to eternal suffering. That is a fabrication of fear and ignorance. The only condemnation comes from within when we choose to reject love, truth, and light. So remember, your destiny is in your hands. You are the architect of your own reality. Stop blaming others or a vengeful God for your suffering. It's time to look within. You are the creator of your heaven and hell. Don't wait for an afterlife to experience what you can have right now. The power to create your heaven is in your hands. Choose love, peace, and forgiveness. Let go of fear, hate, and judgment. Raise your vibration and ascend to the state of your true being. Choose heaven. Thank you for watching. Please share this video if you think it will help someone else.